Wow. I thought we were close. Fury always had to die, but not you. Now you're making me do this. You told me you were just a kid. You told me you wanted to run after that girl.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You already know the face. I'm back with my buddy Nick from SVS. Nick, how's it going, man?
Oh man, it's awesome. We are having a blast in Vegas here at CES.
Yeah, this is my first time at CES, and it's absolutely wild. I know you prepared me for it, but until you experience it, you just don't know. So I'm really happy to be here. I'm excited to check out your guys' demo room, see all your subs and stuff again. But I know you've been building your home theater, so what's the status on that?
Yeah, so I am super excited. I got all my gear hooked up. I got my dual SB4000 subwoofers. I got my prime elevation height effects. I was doing a family movie night the other night with Pinocchio. They had all sorts of crazy rain and villains making crazy bass. It was a lot of fun. I think I hear some Rammstein behind me too. So yeah, no, it's been great. I got a little bit of acoustic treatments to do because, as you know, the room is one of the most important parts of your system, and I got to get that dialed in. But all the gear is there. I got my nice comfy couch, got the 77-inch OLED, so it's coming along really nice.
Yeah, and you know, everybody's gonna ask, what kind of subs you rocking in your home theater?
It's a great question. So I agonized over this. I was originally gonna go with the SB3000s.
Okay.
And this is my favorite sub that we do because, like, pound for pound, the size of it, the thing just totally rocks. But I was like, I don't ever want to feel like I should have gone bigger. So I went with the SB4000s, which I know you know about our 4000 series a little bit.
I'm loving it.
But I went with the sealed configuration. I went dual, and I couldn't be happier. It's just amazing.
Awesome, yeah. So I have the PB-4000 in for review right now. Like I was telling you earlier, I love that sub. One of the biggest changes that I made to my home theater. Everything just feels more emotional. And all you guys out there that have SVS, I know you know what I'm talking about, but until you experience a sub like SVS, you just don't know what a sub feels like. So I'm really excited about that. But let's go ahead and check out. I'm gonna let my boy Nick show you around the CES booth and talk about all that stuff right now.
So here we are. You might remember this backdrop from CEDIA. This is our twin towers of bass here. We have both our ported models on display as well as our sealed models. And really the MO here is to try to show that there is a subwoofer for everyone. Whether you want to go with something maybe micro, roughly a 10-inch cube with dual active 8-inch drivers, or the behemoth, the PB-16 Ultra. And we're actually running two of these in our demo home theater room right now. We had to bring out the big guns. We're only trying to energize about 1 million square feet of space. So we got two of these running over there. But really we wanted to be able to tell the story that there is a SVS subwoofer for everyone. So if you follow me over here, got a couple different demonstrations here outside of our main home theater. These are our brand new Prime Wireless Pro powered bookshelf speakers. This is hi-fi for the modern audiophile. You can do streaming over Wi-Fi, over Bluetooth, AirPlay 2, Chromecast. So pretty much any way you want to connect to these, you can do it. Directly from Spotify Connect even, open your Amazon Music HD, drop in through AirPlay. It's just a really easy plug and play. And this is an all-in-one solution. Everything you need to get a true hi-fi experience is loaded into these two speakers. It's a 200-watt amplifier, so 50 watts times 4. The mid-bass driver and the tweeter each get a discrete 50 watts, and then we have an active digital crossover. And the way we were able to voice these is to make them sound just way bigger than you would expect from a cabinet of this size. And for connectivity, we've been hearing these called soundbar killers. We added HDMI ARC and eARC over the previous version, which means you can connect them directly to your TV, get that full fidelity output. Oh, I think I hear some Pink Floyd, but I turn that down a little bit. The money is flowing in. So yeah, we're just super excited about these. They've been available here for about a month at svsound.com, so you can check them out, the SVS Prime Wireless Pro powered bookshelf speakers. So if you follow me over here, we have some static speakers on display here as well. Again, much like with the subwoofers, we just wanted to be able to show off all the different options that we have. These are our three different tower speakers, the Prime Tower, Prime Pinnacle, and then our flagship Ultra Tower speaker. Looks like we got a little bit of a crowd over there. We'll work our way through it. So everything I was just talking about with the Prime Wireless Pro powered speakers, we also have available in a 2-channel smart streaming integrated amplifier. So what this does is really bring your passive speakers into the future of great sound, into the streaming age. It's a 300 watt amplifier, so you can power your towers, satellites, bookshelf, pretty much any speakers you have. It's gonna make them sound just absolutely phenomenal. Same thing with the powered speakers, AirPlay 2, Chromecast, got Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, HDMI connection. So again, this could be the heart of a soundbar replacement connected directly to your TV. Shut the TV off, then you can have a true 2-channel hi-fi streaming experience. We have these Ultra Bookshelf speakers connected to our newest product. This is actually not even going to be available till February. It's our first architectural subwoofer, 3,000 in wall. This is an 800 watt amplifier, 2,500 watts of peak power, dual active 9-inch drivers. So we didn't go the passive radiator approach, dual active 9s. This thing will absolutely slam, and it actually comes in an architectural form factor that can be retrofitted in really easily or part of a new build construction, fits within your standard stud bay. So just a really awesome, versatile amplifier for those people who may not want the big cabinet subwoofer taking up floor space. This will be available, like I said, in February. And one other cool feature, it does have the Bluetooth app like all of our subwoofers, but you can actually run a dual configuration out of a single amplifier. So you could have one amplifier in your rack or your closet, and you could have 2 of these on different sides of the room, give you a little bit more even bass response. So if we spin around over here, you'll see our flagship subwoofer I was talking about, the PB-16 Ultra, and we've actually brought sort of a cutaway session here so you can see the inner workings, the bracing that we put into it, how it's all connected. This has been a popular place for people to take pictures. You can see there's tons of fingerprints on it, but it's an 8-inch voice coil. That's unprecedented for consumer subwoofers. And the reason we did that is in order to control a driver of this size and a magnet that weighs close to 90 pounds, you need to be able to have just tremendous control. And the 8-inch voice coil allows us to get clinical with the amount of control we have over that driver, so you get that really crisp transient response, that ability to stop and start on a dime. And our big subwoofers especially are sometimes susceptible to boomy, bloated bass because they just lose control of the driver. With that 8-inch voice coil, we were able to just form factor in an amazingly capable driver that can handle every single watt of that 2,500 watts of RMS power, 5,000 plus watts of peak power. So it's actually quiet here for a second. So let's step into the demo room and we can show you what we got on tap for demos. Larry, humor me for a second while I do a quick walkthrough of this system with my friend Jordan here. So we're running a 5.2.2. It's a mixture of our Prime and Ultra Series speakers. They are timber matched, so you can mix all of our speakers with each other to create the system that's perfect for you. These are our Prime Pinnacle Tower speakers, our most popular towers that we offer, mixed with our Ultra Center channel. That's our flagship center. And then you'll see we brought the big guys out for the low frequencies. These are the PB-16 Ultras. I was just telling you about it at the cutaway. 2,500 watts of peak power, over 5,000, RMS power, over 5,000 watts of peak power, and then bringing in some height effects. As far as I know, we're one of the only demos at CES to be doing Dolby Atmos with dual subwoofers. So this next demonstration he's going to play with Spider-Man really brings in some of that height information. And we're running it all just from a Denon AV receiver. That's part of our story, is you don't need big separate monoblock amps and expensive power to get the best out of our stuff. You can absolutely make it sound amazing with just an off-the-shelf Denon AV receiver. So I'm gonna let these people get back. I can tell they're anxious to get into Spider-Man. So thank you guys for your patience and tolerating me here. And we'll step out here while we fire it up.
Peter, what's going on?
I know this isn't real.
Do you though?
MJ! MJ!
I don't think you know what's real, Peter.
So that's it. This is what we're showing at CES. It's our first time on the show floor. We are sandwiched between Samsung and TCL and LG, right in the middle of where all the action is. So if you get to catch this before you leave the show, we're at booth 17248 here in Central Hall. But thank you, everyone. Thanks to Jordan. He's been a big friend of ours, and we're here to support you, man.